Welcome back, fellas. Let's put this in the ether. In this video, I'm going to title it Women Love Pain. Alright? They love pain. They have a high pain tolerance. Right? They love to put themselves pain mentally and physically as well. Right? Why do a lot of girls, you think, like to get tattoos? Getting tattoos require a lot of freaking pain, bro. Depending on where you get it, right? And usually they get it all everywhere in their body, right? I'm not saying guys like pain, but this is just an example of why I'm saying that women have a high tolerance for pain, and they, for some reason, I don't know what it is, right? They just love pain, right? Whether it's figuratively speaking or physically speaking, right? Another one is, there's a phenomenon where women usually what, cut themselves, the cutters. Like, why would you do that, right? Guys don't usually do that, right? I mean, women will not hesitate to do that, right? You see a lot of women, especially today's women, when you see that thing on the wrist, you already know what they're doing, right? They love their excuse is that they love the pain, the excitement, the thrill of it, right? And then imagine if she's that type of girl that you're dating, right? She loves the thrill of it. This is why a lot of girls out there, they like when if they're sexually active, right? They love the idea of kinkiness, right? Kinks, right? Dominancy, right? Pain, right? That's why they explore these kind of things, because these kind of sexual acts, sexual deviance, right? It exposes them to a lot of pain, like candle wax, spanking, all these stuff, right? Because they for some reason they can't. It brings them excitement, right? When you manhandle them, right? Some girls out there, they. I say some, right? I'm not saying all. Some of them, right? They love being manhandled, and they prefer that, right? And some of them, I don't want to say all of them, right? But some of them, right? I'm starting to believe, right? I don't want to say all of them, because they're gonna start saying something about my videos, my channels, and I'm gonna get a strike. That it gets to a point where even the Democrats say this. Remember when Bernie Sanders, right? Bernie Sanders say women love to get secretly, right? Bernie Sanders said this. I didn't say this. Bernie Sanders said that most women secretly want to be grape, right? Because it's in their mind. They love that feeling, right? Remember, Bernie Sanders said this, and I mean, I believe there's some validity to that, because they explain all those sexual deviant that they've been doing, those kinky stuff, those spankings, those S&M stuff, right? So they have this weird infatuation with pain, right? And I'm not saying to do this. I'm not telling guys to abuse women or hit women, right? This is why a lot of women would actually try to probably is probably the case, because I connect dots, right? The case why women often put themselves in vulnerable position, in chaotic position, and setting themselves up for failure, because I don't know, somewhere deep down in their mind, they associate pain with pleasure. That's why a lot of them like to bring chaos into their life, right? Like to break up with their boyfriend, push the boyfriend button so for him to react to her. And then in some cases, in some relationship, women will actually instigate her boyfriend, tell her to hit her. They're like, hit me, if she's so tough, hit me, all that stuff. Like, girl, do you really want him to hit you like that? And what does that to you do? Don't ever do anything, right? That's why I tell you, I'm a firm advocate of men walking away. I'm a firm advocate of no violence, right? I don't believe in violence. And when it comes to women, I'm a firm advocate, because you're bringing up more self-destruction to you as a man, right? You don't want that, right? But going back to what I was saying, right? They say these things because, I don't know, deep down inside of them, I guess they want us to inflict pain on them, right? And that's why they're so argumentative and button pushing and say all this stuff to get guys to react, so guys will lose control. And I just want to tell guys, dude, just don't lose control, man. Maintain yourself, and if you're ever in that situation, don't snap at anything, right? Because that's what, if she's that type of girl, she's probably wants you to snap so you can bruise her or some shit like that, right? But back to my point is that I think somewhere in the line, women, they secretly love to be tortured and and battered. I'm not saying it's a appropriate thing. I'm not advocating it, but I'm just connecting dots. I'm just adding one plus one together, and hopefully this channel won't remove. This is not a hate channel. I'm just stating my observations, right? That I'm seeing this all the time, and this proved to me, right, by all the example of what women do. Like, back to my first point, them being cutters, right? Like, to a sane man, to a sane person, right? Why would you put yourself to that torment, like cutting yourself off like that, right? That's the same thing. I'm still trying to grasp that concept. Like, why would you do that? I'm afraid to get shot. I'm afraid to get a needle shot in to get my blood drawn. I hate that. And for me to try to just cut myself like that, I can't even contemplate about that. Man, I wouldn't even dare to do that because I don't like pain like that. I don't like self-inflicted pain like that. You know, it serves no purpose. For me as a man, I don't know what some other man. I can't speak for all men. For me as a man, I don't like to inflict pain on myself for no reason, and I don't like to see myself bleeding for no reason as well. Right? That means there's more mess I have to clean up, more time to heal up. That means I'm damaged. That means I'm injured. Like, why would you do that? Right? So I think, I don't know, a psychologist could explain it to me, like, why did they do that? And like, is that a way to cope with something? Is that a way to dealing with something they can't deal with? Right? Or is it a subconscious thing? Or something that happened in their past regarding somebody that they have a not so fair action with? I don't know. Well, it might be anything. But the point is, I said that because they're doing it. Obviously, they love the pain. They love the suffering. And when you look at every decision women make, it's basically self-inflicted suffering, right? Put themselves through divorce, right? Put himself through divorce. Put himself through all these dating nightmare, right? Redating again and putting all this chaos. Putting the family in danger, right? Putting the relationship at harm, right? Doing all these stuff. There are crazy women out there who will do this kind of things, right? Stabbing the boyfriend or something like that, and want to see the reaction of it. I don't know. There's some kind of correlation between women and pain that I'm beginning to try to connect the dots and see where it comes from. I'll probably do some more research on it, but I just want to make a video to bring this out to attention, like because of what I'm seeing in the world right now and what they're doing, right? It only makes sense to me that what they're doing, they probably love pain somehow for them to be doing these kind of things. I mean, you don't do it because of you're doing it. If you don't like it, you wouldn't be doing it. So if you keep doing it, that's probably a sign that you like it somehow, right? I'm not saying all women are like this, but of the women I've seen, right, getting all these tattoos. I'm not saying tattoos is a bad thing, right? Because guys have it too. But when it comes to men and tattoos, when it comes to women, men and tattoos and women tattoos, it seems like women are getting way overboard with tattoos than it is with men. Men do get tattoos blown out, but not at the level as women going out right now. Women just getting random tattoos for the sake of getting it, and they're getting plastered everywhere. Compared to men, men aren't like that. When men get tattoos, they're very strategic. When women get tattoos, it's very spontaneous and random. Like, why would you want it there, right? So when men get tattoos, right, it's very strategic. The only reason why he wouldn't be strategic if he's like mentally unstable person, right? He's have inner demons. He needs to do it. But I digress about that tattoos. But there's a reason why I've seen women get more tattoos more abundantly than there's men getting tattoos, and probably have to do something with the pain. And women can handle that pain, right? They just sit there and just like, when I see a woman getting tattoos, they just sit there like nothing. And as for me, I'm showing all expression when I got my tattoo, like, women's like just sitting there like nothing. So it tells me that obviously they can handle pain better than men. You know? You understand what I'm saying? So, I might be talking my butt. I might be overthinking about this stuff, but let me know what you think. You think women love pain? You think they just innately love it? Or you think it's something else deeper that's unresolved? Let me know if you agree. Leave a comment below if you like my videos. Like, share, subscribe. You want to support my content. I drop video daily. And on that note, guys, as always, thanks for watching and peace and blessings.